Greetings and welcome back to the Divest series, the American food system or the American consumer system. Today we're talking about candles. While this particular candle is battery powered, we talk about why that is problematic and toxic. I have no idea what this candle is made out of. Wax, quote unquote. And it's a bunch of different plastic parts, and it requires 4 AA batteries just to run it. And it doesn't last all that long, and in fact, this particular one just stopped working. So when we talk about like ambiance and having lighting that's soothing to us, I'm doing this in a bright light. This is a one-time investment of my energy to communicate a truth of how these toxins are affecting us, to know that I can come back from a little bit of extra light in my system. Whereas this, why do we fill our spaces and give our energy in terms of earth dollars to a company that we don't know how they made this or what this material is, because it's not FDA necessary to communicate what the product's made out of. They'll just say wax in general, and there's no regulation over it. So that's toxic. That's problematic. Then when we talk about like actual wick burning candles, they release things that are endocrine disruptors or hormone disruptors. So those of us that might have a thyroid issue that's linked to the throat chakra, asthma, congestion, brain fog, neurotoxin levels, it can be the fragrances that get released from candles. They get into the air and then we're breathing them. They get aerosolized and mixed in with our environmental toxins, and they're not good. Anything that is not beeswax is problematic. Soy is problematic. It is a toxic creation in the system of the globe, really. Soy has really become, the word bastardized comes to mind, yet that's probably not going to go over well with everyone. So the term impacted is what we'll say. Anything that's like just beeswax itself purifies the air. Anything else toxifies the air. Beeswax is a great natural option for candle creation. So if you see natural beeswax candles, I'm all for that. Some people have issues around having lit fire in their house. That's a person's personal choice. However, to have anything that's aerosolizing like a Febreze air freshener, or I'm thinking like Glade, like those kind of like plug-in air fresheners or air fresheners in the car, toxic. You're just stewing in some weird concoction that humans fabricated to be a fragrance. They're not good for us that have sensitive lungs, sensitive respiratory system, nasal cavities, and congestion. If you've got allergies, you just want to stay away from those things. You don't want to be adding little microtoxins in your environment. You want to have as pure and clean a healthy air as possible to be breathing. Another thing with that is any sort of like air diffusers. You can use essential oils and water in an air diffuser, and while it's probably made of plastic and taking electricity or energy to purify or bring in some nice aroma, it is a natural way to do that, and it is less toxic than something like a candle wax that is made from things that are going to create neurotoxins or disrupt your endocrine system, which leads to challenges within thyroid or digestive health. So I'm hoping that this video can help you break free of societal programs like going to a Yankee Candle store or like Bath and Body Works, for instance, that overwhelming sense of like, ugh, what is that? I just opened this candle and that was a lot. There's a lot of fragrance in there, and I'm probably going to be processing that out for a while. I'm just going to put that down so I don't do that again, because that is exactly what I, as a child, was really sensitive to, especially the Febreze air fresheners, like just aerosolizing toxins and then breathing it in, or things along the lines of, I'm blanking on the other one that I remember, probably because I didn't want to remember that I used to do something toxic. So as the light is flickering above, I'm just going to say that candle wax, breaking free of those traditions within the American society of like, you gotta have a candle, give a candle as a gift. It's not for us anymore. We need to elevate how we interact with each other and how we consider gift giving and what is safe for people, because some of us are sensitive to the toxins. I am one of them that is in that department. So I send you my love, light, and blessings as we continue this journey together. Bye-bye.